All right, welcome to the channel, Realistic Physique. I thought a great way to get it started would be to talk about some haters. They exist in real life and online, and today I'd like to talk about the ones you might find online. I went to my coach's private gym the other day where I get training. I've been working with this coach for about 2 years now and have made tremendous strides in my fitness. I look great, I feel great, and I know it. I occasionally try to introduce somebody to my coach and his gym, even though I get nothing out of it. I just would like to help others. So, anyway, the other day, I was working on my shoulders because that is an area in which I'm lagging. My coach lays out 4 different pairs of dumbbells. He tells me to take the heavy ones. Those are 10 kg or about 22 and a half pounds, and do lateral raises, side delt raises. 10 repetitions, then drop in weight, do 15 repetitions, then drop in weight, do 20 repetitions, then drop in weight, and finally do 25 repetitions. There were 4 sets of that. It is an amazing way to burn the crap out of your side delts if you haven't tried it. And it's quite humbling because it is exhausting and there's only so much you can do by the end. If this were a typical set without the dropping down, I might just be more careful and lower the weight slowly going down, but I was absolutely fried. And because it's a private gym and there's nobody else in there, I decided for the last set, like I do once in a blue moon, to take my shirt off because then my coach and I can actually see the muscles working and see the progress. And since I did that, he decided to take a video. And to be honest, the video looked great. I looked great. My physique looks pretty good, not perfect, but I'm on a journey just like everybody else. I should say I looked terrific from some angles, which is usually how it goes. Certain angles and certain lighting. And I thought, I don't want to put this on my regular Facebook page because I know so many friends and coworkers who are not into fitness and would be like, who does this guy think he is? So I thought, you know what? I'm going to just put it in one of these Facebook fitness groups where we all strive to improve ourselves. Or so one might think. So I posted the video and I got a total of 5 likes. And I want to read you the comments. First one. Please put your shirt on as you're at a public gym. Okay. Fair enough. He doesn't know it's not really a public gym, but okay. Next one. Look at this cute little baby bird learning to fly. This guy has no posts. Next guy. Slow down. Bend at the elbows and don't go much more than just past shoulder height. I said, that's my coach with multiple certifications next to me. He says, find a new coach. He is allowing bad form. Pretty sure I have been lifting longer than he's been alive and have the delts to prove it. This guy, by the way, has no posts either. There's no way to see his delts. Where's your delts, bro? There's a picture of him on a motorcycle. I like motorcycles. I'd probably get along with him just fine in real life. Can't see the delts, though, not even a little. Now, this other guy actually does some competitive bodybuilding. So, good for him. He says, using mostly traps. Need to slow it down and work the delts. And I'm thinking, actually, I like doing my traps too. I said, delts destroyed with drop sets. He says, drop set doesn't mean sloppy form. Defeat the purpose of the drop set, which is to tax the delt, not the trap. Somebody else says, why did you post this? I said, because I like it. I like the video. I feel and look good. Another guy says, trap's got a pump. He also has no posts. Another guy says, fabulous video of bad form. He also has no posts. Other guy just posts a video of a duck flapping its wings. I think it's a gif of the duck from France. Another guy says, Assume it's some form of cardio. He also has no posts. Another guy just says, laugh out loud. Honestly, my delts were so damn sore yesterday, so I think whatever I did worked. Now, I could engage these more, but it's not worth it. These people are not worth it. It doesn't feel good to get criticism like this, but what could I really expect? There are certain posts that will get a lot of positive attention, but it will be somebody. Maybe it's a woman showing her derriere or something, and it might be a good one. Or some dude showing his veins and abs and just really perfectly lit. And it's like,
Hey everybody, follow me and I'm going to get you some peptides. I know a guy through WhatsApp.
yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Knowing who I am and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and what I'm eating and just everything about my protocol and how healthy and natural it is enough. And my delts are absolutely going to explode this year. So why do people do this? If I was in a gym and another guy saw me using form that he didn't like, would he just come and tell me? Maybe. I think it's not typical, though. It's not the best gym etiquette. Would I do it? Maybe. I work at a school. The campus gym has students who could damage the equipment or get hurt. You should see if the person is asking, though, or looks lost. I didn't say, hey, I need feedback on this. I shared it because I was proud of it. On the other hand, I have to ask myself, what goes on in my own mind? I was back at the gym this morning and I saw another guy with a personal trainer, and he was doing pull ups with the assisted pad that you put your knees on. I couldn't help but notice the guy had bad posture and he looked kind of weak. And I felt this instant wanting to judge him, like, man, you suck. But I don't know why that is. People who are really happy with themselves certainly don't need to go out and criticize others. They could give constructive feedback, advice if the people are asking for it. But maybe this is just because we work so hard and try to do our best, and we don't want to be like the alternative. We are rejecting the lazy slothfulness and amateur stuff and wanting to become better. So, yes, I expect to receive plenty of hate, especially if I continue to post stuff like this. And do I care? Yes, but better not to let it get to you. Practice makes progress, whether that's with working out and getting in shape or learning to let stuff just slide right off your back.